Salutations, YouTube. Gabriel Ramirez here, Crazy Monkey Inc. publisher. And this right here is the first official video of the Crazy Monkey Inc. series. We're going to utilize this to promote our books, promote our artists. And the first one is going to be brought to you by Koiru Hepler's Sexy Zombie Hunters in honor of October, right? So you can get a digital download for $1.50 at indieplanet.us/Crazy Monkey Inc. I'll have the link on the home page. The link is also on our Instagram and our Facebook. So this first debut episode goes out to you Kickstarter backers for the Romeo and Juliet graphic novel, created, written, drawn, painted by Stefano Cartaselli. Within this first minute, I want to let you guys apologize for the 2-year delay, or the year delay. We're behind schedule, and let you know, if you don't want to sit through this whole long dramatic video that goes into my personal life in my effort to get you to understand the situation and give you my sincerest apologies. So within the first minute, yes, if you want a refund, you can get a refund. I was going to give everyone refunds, but I've gotten some great responses from you people saying, some of you wonderful people saying, hey, hold off on the refund just to let us know what's going on. We're excited. Then I've had some of you that are like, yeah, cash me out, buddy. It's been a long time. So for everyone, if you want a refund, you'll absolutely get one, and you'll still get your books. You'll still get everything that you pledged for, because it's not your fault that we went down this rabbit hole. For those of you that are saying, keep the money, you've got the money, God bless, and let's get this going. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will definitely get a little something special to you guys. Okay, so now that we've got that wiped away, here comes the epic saga of why Romeo and Juliet has become my worst nightmare. Why Cadence Lark is Furious from creator-writer Brian J. L. Glass and Stefano Cartaselli's Romeo and Juliet went from my greatest opportunity. Literally, I was stepping up to a next level. Like, this was my opportunity to take Crazy Monkey Inc. to the next level. Do you understand that? And I fucked it all up. Excuse my French. When I started the Kickstarter for Romeo and Juliet, I was living in St. George, Utah. I had a very good job. I was with my then fiance raising our child in a beautiful, beautiful St. George, Utah. It's a beautiful city. I had a working relationship with Dave from Comics Plus, the local comic book store. I found some great creators that I ended up publishing. Jared Gifford, the second person I ever published, who was the creator writer of Darren, Captain of the Stars. And then we would go to Koiru Hepler, who's done the Adventures of Test Cat Joe and Sexy Zombie Hunters, to Mark Swan, creator, writer, artist of Monsters on the Run. And things were going great. I had just completed 3 successful Kickstarters, and I had no reason to think I wouldn't be rocking the other 2. So because things were going so great, because we had built and found an audience, because I had 3 successful Kickstarters under my belt, everyone had gotten their stuff, we had added new creators and writers onto the Crazy Monkey Inc. lineup. It was growing, right? It was growing. And I thought, you know what? Stefano Cartaselli, his art is absolutely amazing. It's stunning. We published Etoile's Finder and Cherry Bullet, the American versions over here. The books are beautiful. When he came to me about doing a Romeo and Juliet adaptation in his style, I was like, heck yes, please. It's going to be our first graphic novel. It was 80 pages. Now it's at 100 pages. And I said, let's do it. Then I was able to get an opportunity with Brian J. L. Glass, who is the creator, writer, artist of Cadence Lark is Furious. This is a volume 2 of his first series, Furious, which was published via Dark Horse Comics. He's worked for DC Comics. He's worked for Image Comics. He's been published through Image Comics. He got awards for one of his books through Image Comics, and he's done Marvel Comics. So this guy is a big deal. My idea, because I was not utilizing Kickstarter for funding. At the time, money was not the problem, right? I wanted a distribution method. So my anticipation, my plan was to use Kickstarter as a pre-order, as a way of trying to find a distribution method to build a customer base and get them their books, right? I had a beautiful fiance who was doing a wonderful job over in St. George, Utah. She got a great opportunity to come to San Diego, okay, for her work. And I thought, wow, that's really great. I'm doing great here. San Diego is a comic book mecca. There's way more comic book stores. It was a great opportunity for her financially, and I thought this is a sign for me to focus on my daughter and my business, right? So we come to San Diego, where she is just kicking butt and taking names, and I am focusing on my daughter and my comic book business, right? And then all hell goes loose. I ended up being single. We ended up not working out, right? We ended up not working out. So I go from that to a single parent. Now we still live together. So that adds a whole nother layer of mental drama for a person like myself. We have not been together for what I think like a year and a half, and phone's ringing, but I'm gonna let it go, right? Hold on 1 second. And we're back. I don't know how to edit, so you get to watch the whole thing. So long story long, her money's her money now. I have a nice little side gig that I've maintained, but nowhere is it a means of funding a business while living in San Diego. Holy shitballs, excuse my French people. Living in San Diego is expensive compared to Salt Lake City. St. George, Utah. It's so much more expensive. I'm not joking. It's beautiful. I have no complaints. I love it here, but you got to be making some cash if you want to at least enjoy life here in San Diego, right? And I'm a hippie artist that started a publishing company. So needless to say, it was a little rough, emotionally, spiritually, physically, going through a breakup when I was not planning. I wanted to stay together forever. It was, and then there was the financial pool of my business, right? So it was going through a dark time, and I was trying to keep you guys updated on the Cadence Lark as Furious and on the Kickstarter, but I didn't want to get into this crap. I felt like it was so dramatic, and I felt like it was personal, and like this is worst case scenario. You understand that? The fact that I'm doing a YouTube video and our first show is about me apologizing terribly for our Kickstarter campaign that ran late. It's the worst case scenario. You understand that? Like, I am a man down. This was supposed to be what made me take this company to the next level. This is supposed to get you guys on board and make your year and make my year. And I was going to try and get it into bookstores, and I still am. But I'm taking the long route. So I got rough. I had a bout of let's just say alcoholism slightly, right? I felt because I was working on myself physically and I wasn't getting hungover, and I was able to still maintain, the mental wear and tear I did to myself was terrible. The emotional was even worse. I'm back on a spiritual journey personally, and it has led me to refocus, and there was a time I was like, man, what am I going to do? Like, I even stopped doing Instagram and Facebook. I was like, what's the point, man? I can't tell these guys anything. And I'm sure you're thinking, so why are you telling us this now, right? Well, I've had the shift now. The evolution has come now. The growth has come now. I've reshuffled now. I'm getting an influx of capital that I'm able to start utilizing for the company again, which will allow me to finish both projects and get them out. Okay, I've also started reshuffling the way I'm going to utilize social media, which is why, hello, we have this show, right? YouTube is now going to be the main hub for Crazy Monkey Inc., which will connect to the Instagram, the Indie Planet, which is our comic books distributor for print and digital, and our Instagram. Kickstarter, I want to earn my stripes back. I don't feel like I can utilize Kickstarter as a pre-order tool until I've gotten Cadence Lark is Furious out. And so I've gotten Romeo and Juliet out. And so I've gotten myself in a situation where I am already producing books, have the test prints in my hand, and then we'll put a pre-order on Kickstarter. All right. So 10 minutes later, here we are. I want to thank you guys so much. I tried so hard not to be redundant. I wanted to be very specific, but not drag things on. So let's end. Thank you very much. I'm going to start doing YouTube shows. There'll be different, we're going to rotate out comic YouTube shows, cannabis YouTube shows, fitness and nutrition, the things that I utilize as an artist for mental, spiritual, emotional, physical wellness. All of that is why I publish comic books. It's why I draw. It's why I write. So October, no more drinking. Sober October, right? And I'm going to be doing art, Inktober. I started getting into comic books because I'm an artist, because I like to draw, because drawing helps me express myself. Because of this whole Kickstarter brouhaha that I got myself in, and because I started gathering creators and becoming more of a publisher, I started getting away from art, when art is the whole reason I publish, right? So I'm going to start focusing on Mucho Mucho Mota, my own personal title, which I don't need to pay anyone for. I'm going to create, write, draw it myself, except for the magic man, Mike Montalvo, actually. He's the one. Oh, man. Mike Montalvo, please buy our comic books. I want to make this guy a millionaire. He does the lettering. He does the coloring. He does the printing, test prints for me. He gives me all. He's my graphics guy. He's my, he's a good guy. He's my buddy, man. So welcome to the first episode. It'll get more refined. I'm old school, so I don't have editing tools. I don't know how to edit, so it's going to be like old school confessional show, right? But I'll find theme music. We'll work it out. This is the first episode. You're going to watch it evolve. All right, so thank you very much, Kickstarter backers. Romeo and Juliet is coming. If you want a refund, yes, you'll get them. In November, I will start dealing them out. If you don't and you want to ride with me, thank you so much. God bless you. It will be worth the wait. Now, if you're watching this video through the Kickstarter message, you're going to see 3 pages. These are the last 3 pages I got from Stefano Corticelli. Once I pay him out for those 3 pages, he's going to be back in business, and I can't wait. The man's a talented artist. All right, so old Raz signing off. Buy our comics. This is the first ever episode. Please subscribe. Please like. Please comment. Tell me something. Tell me anything. And rock and roll. See you on the next one.